Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. May now from the gun. Complete out to the right. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. It's Henderson on the give. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down, May. Holtz got it right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. From the gun, it's May. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Well, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
So now on 4th down, Andres Borigalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Borigalis connects. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
We'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Alert! Ready! Middle. Out! Regular. Go!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down throw for Allen. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Man, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play. And boy, did the defense do it there.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Allen to throw. Here's a screen to Benson. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Alert! We go!
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. It's dumped off, it's near. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Bass's kick is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved the touchdown more.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards. Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here's the pistol snap to May. That one complete to Diggs. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Throwing from the gun. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. To the air yet again, May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
At that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here's May on first and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
He raised this across the 25. Up the sideline, past the 45. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll take over here, first and 10. The give now to Henderson. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Sticking with Henderson. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. To the air on 3rd and long. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Out close to the 30. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First play is a design run. Powering his way forward a bit, giving him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Half 85, half 85. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Allen on 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Round 80. What's that?
Benson on 1st and 10. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Allen setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Brown it. Hey, tight. Off 52. Regular. What's that?
Allen on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
The Bills with a punt team out there. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. He's brought down yard before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. And off headed left, Henderson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
At the 24-yard line.
So it'll be second and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Back to the line they go. It's second down. May. Finds a seam down the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
21 yards. And the Patriot first down.
Here's May to the air. It is caught left side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. May on first and 10. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a New England first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Henderson here from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. May now from the gun. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Christian Benford has it.
May's pass. Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room and no margin for error.
319! Half. Hey, tight. What's that?
Now Allen. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock. It is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about a safety. And those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders out.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Terry Johnson has it.
Nice pass. Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They'll stick with the ground game here. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they're going to get there to force him out. A nice play for the offense to go out on, as that's going to end our first half. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Third quarter underway. Here's Benson. Looks away from one. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought down by the veteran, Carlton Davis.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Staying on the ground with Benson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and just 2 to go. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
56, 56.
Allen looking to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field and tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. and he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Catch made. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out at halftime. Pass on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker.
Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the third. To begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. And they pick him up again. Picked up by Terrell Bernard. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So 1st down from the 41. Benson now from the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Brown 80! What's that?
Throwing here, Allen. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Middle. What's that?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, hold. What's that?
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. They're going to run it with Neal. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down. Throw here, third down. Finds him over the middle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Left side into the hands of Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Patriots 3. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball is going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Prime Time. The Patriots have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. From the gun, it's May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. No throw, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And they pick him off again. That's Cole Bishop. And he's going to bring this back with a pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown.
some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either getting away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills continue piling on to this lead.
31, Patriots 3. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. Here's Henderson. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Patriots
Motioning him from the slot right. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing is May. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Now can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. May throwing for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. It's a designated keeper for Allen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Give now to Benson. Blast through midfield. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills getting closer to their 10th win of the season. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. This is